Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 1 of Vlogmas. I'm so excited for you all to finally see all of the festive content. If you haven't seen my post on the community tab about how Vlogmas is going to be working this year, then make sure you go read that. But now that it is December, it is officially the season of gift giving, and I know sometimes when Christmas comes around it can be really overwhelming because people are asking you what you want for Christmas, you're having to get gifts for other people, and I find, I don't know about you, but I make a mental list in my head of things that I need throughout the year. And then when someone asks me what I want for Christmas, it's like that list just evaporates and I have absolutely no clue and I can never think of anything. Hence why I'm going to give you 100 plus Christmas gift ideas for you and your family and friends. Also, I've got all of the ideas on my phone, so I'm just going to refer back to my notes page when needed. But I have split the video up into different sections, starting with the first category, which is skincare. We're going to start off strong with CeraVe. CeraVe is the skincare brand that I've been using since last Christmas, and I would just say it's a really good skincare brand to start off with. It's reasonably priced, it does the trick, and that's what I've been using. Second brand I'm going to talk about is The Ordinary. I tried The Ordinary for the first time this year, and although I've only used 3 products from them, my mum loves them. She uses all of their products. Her entire routine is from The Ordinary. Right, the third thing is an eyelash serum. The reason I'm talking about this now is the one that I use is from The Ordinary. There's another one which one of my friends uses. I think it's called, the brand is UK Lash, and I think it is literally just UK Lash eyelash serum. And although I've never used it, my friend that has used it, her eyelashes are gorgeous, and she says that she religiously uses this eyelash serum, so I'm taking her word for it. Okay, next we have pimple patches. Next is nose pore strips. I don't know, there's something so satisfying about nose pore strips. Can't really go wrong with nose pore strips, I guess, for someone that likes skincare. Another thing that I feel like you can't go wrong with is eye patches. Next thing, absolutely love face masks. You can't have enough face masks. If you don't know what to get someone, specifically like teenage girls, just get them face masks. You can always buy tubes of face masks or face mask sticks. They're quite cool. They would last longer as well. My favourite brand of face masks is probably Seventh Heaven because they have so many like individual sachets of different types of ones that you can use. And to go along with that, the next thing is a face mask brush or like a set. I have one from Real Techniques, which is the applicator and then the cloth to wipe it off afterwards. Next is a jade roller. I bought mine earlier on this year and I've been using it. Love it when I put it in the fridge, and then it's just so refreshing in the morning. And then as well you could also try a gua sha. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure what this does. I have one. I don't use it very much because, to be quite honest with you, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. But if you're into like skincare tools, it's something you could try. And of course, we're talking about all of this different skincare and skincare tools. Where are you going to put all of this? In a skincare fridge, but just imagine how refreshing all of that would be in the morning. Next is a face wash brush. One side has just like a regular cleansing brush and the other side is an exfoliator. Saves you using your hands, much less bacteria if you clean it properly after using it. And I just think it's so much easier because I have a foaming cleanser to properly clean my face. And the very last thing for this section is wristbands. It's almost like the sweatbands you get when you're exercising, but for when you're washing your face so that water doesn't drip down if you have long sleeves. Second section we're going to move on to is makeup. Starting with Glossier. If you've watched all of my videos so far, you'll know that I tried Glossier earlier on in this year. My favourite thing would probably have to be the cloud paint. I feel like that would work for everybody. Or the balm.coms. There's so many different flavours. On the back of that, any lip balms in general. So Vaseline, Burt's Bees lip balms are also supposed to be good. Anything really. Oh, Nivea. Nivea lip balms are really good. Next is lip oils. Lip oils are just the perfect hybrid of lip balm and lip gloss. They're not sticky. I've heard that the best lip oils are from Clarins. I've never... Oh my goodness, my voice then.
I don't know if you can tell I have a bit of a cold. I sound really croaky and my throat's actually really hurting me.
But yeah, Clarins lip oils are meant to be really nice. And then if you're prepared to spend a lot of money, Dior lip oils are also meant to be really good. I think Shein lip oils are also really good. I have the strawberry and the coconut one, and I like both of them, and I think they're only like £3.50 each. Next is makeup brushes, and then as well as that, makeup sponges. Next is an eyelash curler. I feel like we're just on the tools section now really, and then along with an eyelash curler, spoolies. Moving on to the next section, which is body care, starting with body lotion. My favourite body lotion is from Soap and Glory, and I've been using that for about 3 years, and it's the same tub as well. They're massive tubs. It's lasted me for ages. Next is body wash. I would say my 2 favourite body washes that I've tried this year. One is I think the brand is Radox, and they have so many different scents. My favourite one was the strawberry and pomegranate one, and then I also love Sanctuary body wash. Actually, you know what, I'm going to give Sanctuary an entire separate section. Just Sanctuary products in general, I love all of them. They've got body butters, body wash, body scrub, and that's the next thing actually, body scrubs. Next is a loofah. Then after that I've got a bamboo scrubber. I know the Body Shop do one. And then from this point it's pretty much all like bath related things. So we've got bath salts, then bath bombs, and then bubble bath. I'm kind of biased because my aunt has, I don't know how many Avon bubble baths, but I think Avon has the biggest variety of scents for bubble baths. Next is a bath tray. I can't find one that actually fits our bath, but it's just, I've seen all the photos on Pinterest and it's just so aesthetic. You put your candles on it or whatever you want whilst you're in the bath. That way you're not going to get water, say if you're reading a book or something. I just think that's the most useful thing I could do with one of them. Next is a body spray. My favourite is the Victoria's Secret Love Spell. And then another one that I also like is anything from the brand So. And the final thing is a hand cream set, or just hand cream in general. Right, moving on to hair care. I feel like I need to make this a bit more quick fire because I'm taking forever to explain everything. So we're going to go through this quickly. Hair ties, scrunchies, claw clips. I have this flower clip. I got it off Shein. It's so pretty. It's literally just a claw clip in the shape of a flower. You can get them in all different colours. A detangler brush, a mini brush, and you can also get ones that have like a mirror on the other side of the brush. Then hair tools, so either a straightener or a curling one. Then one of those like hair blowout tools. So I think most people talk about the one from Dyson. I think it's called the Airwrap or the Revlon one. And of course, if you are getting anybody any hair tools, it's always important to make sure that they have any heat protectant. And if they don't, that's something that you could get for them as well. Or something to ask for if you straighten your hair a lot or curl your hair a lot and you don't already have heat protectant, because you don't want to completely fry your hair off. But if you do fry your hair off, it's okay because hair masks exist. I've actually been really consistent with using hair masks. And the first one I used, which I absolutely love and I will forever recommend, is Herbal Essences. I can't actually remember what the scent was, but I liked all of the hair masks that I've used from them. And the one I'm currently using is the watermelon and pomegranate one from the brand, I think it's Enliven and Livin'. And the very last thing is hair oils. So I think the one that's trending at the moment is from a brand called Gizu. I don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not, but any sort of hair oils. Moving on to the next section, which is clothes. We moved away from all of the hair care, body care, skincare kind of stuff. Starting with White Fox hoodies. I have seen so many people around my college wearing White Fox hoodies, and the amount of designs that they have is kind of crazy. Next is zip-up hoodies. I religiously wear zip-up hoodies. I don't think a day goes by where I'm not wearing one. Ironically, I'm not wearing one today, but most of them I get from Primark. I have a black one, a grey one, a navy one, and then a couple from Jack Wills as well. Then we've got sweats, or like sets, so like joggers, just the matching hoodie and jogger sets. Then we've got any activewear. So I know that Lululemon and Gymshark are the two kind of trending activewear brands at the moment. I personally like Nike. My leggings are from Nike, so are my running tops. Then moving on to shoes, we've got trainers. Mine are from Asics, I think. Then we've got Uggs. So many people are wearing Uggs at the moment. I have just the regular Uggs. Then boots. If you're from the UK, you'll know we're getting into winter now. It's cold, it's icy. You could do with some decent boots. And of course, when it's getting cold, you need all things fluffy. So some new pyjamas, whether it's fluffy pyjamas or silk pyjamas. Next are fluffy socks. Dressing gown, slippers, slipper socks. I have slipper socks. They're so good because I don't like wearing actual slippers in bed because it just feels weird. But wearing slipper socks in bed keeps my feet warm, and I wear them around the house as well. A beanie, gloves, scarf, coat, and the last thing is earmuffs. I used to have these earmuffs. They're brilliant. I wish I still had them. I think I ended up breaking them. I don't know how. But they're earmuffs with headphones, like, wired through them. So you can listen to music whilst you've got these earmuffs on. I need to get myself a pair. But I just think that'd be brilliant. If you live somewhere cold and you're constantly wearing earmuffs, imagine that. You can listen to music whilst you're wearing them. Right, the next section, super excited for because I have just redone my room, and that's room decor. There's quite a lot in this section, so I'm going to blurt it all at you. Blankets and throws, pillows, bedding, specifically silk bedding, because yet again this sort of goes back to the hair care section. Silk bedding is supposed to be much better for your hair. Fake plants, whether it's succulents or like the hanging plants. As you can see, I've got one here. And we've got candles. They've got some pretty funky shaped candles as well. Or with it being Christmas, you could get Christmas scented candles. Next is a wax burner. My mum actually got a wax burner for her birthday about a month or two ago. And it's so cool. You put the wax on the top, but it has light that comes out through it, and it's rainbow. It's so nice. And if you are getting a wax burner, then of course wax melts to go alongside. That would be the perfect combination. Next is any sort of organisers. So clear organisers for your desk drawer or on top of your desk, or like those storage crates. These are the little crates I have. Perfect for storing things, and you can get them in all different sizes as well. Then we've got a pen pot. Makeup spinning organiser. I've been loving mine. I put all of my skincare and makeup on it. A jewellery box. Any sort of wall hangings or like canvases and things to put up in your room. String lights, like the ones I have behind me, or LED lights. Or if you don't like the look of LED lights but you want something that sort of gives the same effect, a sunset lamp would be brilliant. That's what I have because I didn't want like the look of LEDs around my room, and I've absolutely been loving that because I just turn it off and put it down the side of my bed when I don't want it on. And it comes with a remote control like the LED strip lights do, and you can change the colour. A pin board, and the final thing is a salt lamp. My salt lamp is probably my favourite thing from my room makeover. It just looks so pretty. The next category is technology, starting with Bluetooth headphones, whether it's AirPods or knockoff versions or any sort of wireless headphones. Phone cases, a tripod or any sort of camera equipment if you do YouTube like me, a ring light. That's something I need. I always have issues with my lighting, and then I edit my videos and I just think, oh, for goodness sake, Ellen, you need to sort your lighting out. SD cards, so that's the card that goes into your camera. If you run out of storage, it's good to have backup ones. A hard drive to put all of your footage on, because when you edit a lot of videos, your laptop doesn't have enough storage for all of them. Next is a phone holder for the wall. Kind of random, I know, but I don't know if you can really see in the camera frame at the moment, but you just stick it to the wall, and then when your phone is charging, you can just stick it in. Next is a speaker, an alarm clock. Next is a wireless phone charger. A power pack always comes in handy for like day trips or travelling. A Polaroid or Instax camera. A keyboard. You can get so many funky keyboards, like the rainbow ones that light up. I think they're so cool if you have like a proper computer setup at home. Next is a projector, so you can watch movies in your room. And the final thing, which I think is always important to keep in mind when we are on technology so much, is blue light glasses. And the second to last section is stationery / craft supplies. Starting with brush pens. I like the Papermate ones, but I've seen like plenty of people using the Tombow brush pens. Any sort of notebooks, pencil cases. I love any pencil cases from WH Smith. Any sort of school supplies. I know that some countries go back to school in January, so Christmas is the perfect time to ask for anything you need for the new school year. So for instance, Crayola Super Tips. I love them. It's so cheap as well. I think they were only like £3.50 for a pack of 24. I've had them for like 3 years and they still work fine as well. Next is highlighters. I do have a bit of an obsession with highlighters. My favourite probably are Stabilo Boss or Mild Liners. They're the two brands that I use. Zebra Sarasa gel pens are my favourite gel pens, can't go wrong with them. Any sort of clear drawers or organisers for stationery. An academic planner or like a yearly diary so you can keep track of things. journals. So you've got the 5-minute journal, which I really want to try, or another journal I've seen, I think it's called Do It Yourself journal, and it's got a bunch of quotes all the way through and little activities and like prompts to fill out. Next is a sketchbook if you know someone that's into art. Coloured pencils. My favourite coloured pencils are from Derwent. They do the best watercolour pencils. Or of course just regular sketching pencils are good as well. Watercolours, paintbrushes. I have a few paintbrushes from Stationery Green, but I think the majority of them are from Winsor & Newton. And the final thing is a jewellery making kit. I have a jewellery making kit from my aunt and uncle, and although it can be a little bit frustrating at times because it's quite fiddly, so I wouldn't do it if you don't have a lot of patience, but quite fun to make different bracelets or rings with different beads and jewels. And finally we've got to the last section, which is just miscellaneous / accessories. First is books. Some of my favourite books are Where the Crawdads Sing, It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us. Make sure just to check content and like trigger warnings before you buy or read books. Yeah, my mum read The Silent Patient and she said she absolutely loved that. I haven't read it yet, I want to, that's why I'm about to start reading, but she said she absolutely loved it. She hadn't read for like, I think it was got to be at least 5 years, and then she read this one book and now she's read 8 books in the past like 3 months because it was that good. It just got her into the habit of reading. Any sort of murder mysteries, like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, that trilogy is really good. I say that, I've only read the first one, but my sisters read the second and third and said they're good. Next is a water bottle. I've seen ones that have like a thing in the middle for you to put fruit in, for the fruit to diffuse into the water. I think they look quite cool. Any sort of handbags. Smoothie cup, I love my smoothies. Glass straws or metal straws. Any sort of food. If you don't know what to ask for food, just ask for your favourite snacks. The next one's a bit more vague. It's just things to help with your hobbies. So if you have a specific hobby, ask for something related to that. The main example that I could think of was baking. Like if you're into baking, ask for recipe books or equipment for baking. Even if you aren't into baking, something that I think is so cool is like those baking jars where it has all of the ingredients in a jar and then you just tip them in, add say an egg or butter or whatever, and it makes something. Next is essential oils. I have one that I just roll on before bed. Even if you've nearly got to the end of this video and you still can't, like you don't like the idea of any of the things I've said so far, you could just ask for vouchers, or you could ask for money, so then you can put it aside, and when you can actually think of something that you want, put the money towards that. Now I know that a lot of the people watching this are my age and are starting to learn to drive soon, so it might be a good idea if it is your 17th birthday soon to ask for a car, or at least funds towards a car, or you could ask for a contribution towards insurance or driving lessons. Next we've got a Spotify subscription, Netflix subscription, or Disney Plus subscription. Next is a mug. Any cute mugs. I always do that, it's kind of my default present, like for Mother's Day and Father's Day. If I don't know what to get my parents, I just get them a mug. Next is a tote bag. I have a tote bag with a butterfly on it, it's so pretty. You can also buy like just a plain tote bag and decorate it yourself. I did that with stamps and fabric paint. And then we have jewellery, so the first thing being like initial necklaces. So you can get necklaces with the initial of the person's name. Hoop earrings. I personally only wear gold jewellery, but you can just see whether someone's into gold or silver and then get them hoops. Any sort of rings. I actually lost all of my rings. I don't know what happened to them. I had one gold one, which was my favourite, and it's gone. And next is a Pilates or yoga mat. And that's the very final idea. That is everything. Wow. Over 100. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video useful. Make sure to send it to a friend or anyone that you think is in need of wish list or gift ideas. If you did like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you can stay up to date with all of the Vlogmas content coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!